Sugar Creek is a natural gem, but it is not without flaws, all of which are man-made. Those who fish here are warned not to eat their catch. Those who swim here do so at their own risk. The development of our modern world has left our natural resources in peril, and Sugar Creek is no exception. It is contaminated daily. Factory discharges, heavy metals, lead, cyanide, runoff from farm chemicals, manure from livestock feedlots, trash dumping, accidental toxic spills, irresponsible disposal of sludge, untreated human waste, concrete dumping, storm sewer discharge, and simple, persistent soil erosion have all combined to pollute our greatest natural resource. PCBs are now found in its waters. Algae reaches unhealthy growth levels at times, and entire species of fish have vanished from Sugar Creek, perhaps never to return. The Great Wall of Crawfordsville, the largest illegal concrete levee in the state, stands as a mammoth monument to the abuse and neglect of Sugar Creek in Montgomery County. The future of Sugar Creek will be determined by the people it serves. Twice in 20 years, the Indiana Department of Natural Resources selected Sugar Creek as being eligible for protection through designation as a state scenic river. Montgomery County said no to designation in the late 1970s, choosing instead to develop local controls for the protection of Sugar Creek.
I just think that Sugar Creek is a wonderful benefit to Montgomery County. As you canoe down it in the fall and see the turning of the leaves and going under the covered bridges, it just really adds a lot to our county. I think a lot of peers my age, enjoy Sugar Creek, enjoy the canoeing, and want to be sure that they'll still be able to take those overnight camping trips and go swimming in the next morning, or being able to take a day off and go to Sugar Creek and go fishing. So I think that peers and especially those my age want to make sure that those opportunities are still available. As a future educator, I want to be able to take my classes out to Sugar Creek and do experiments or work with them with the Rivers and Streams programs. I plan to be a mother someday. I don't ever want to have to tell my children that it's not safe for them to play in the water at Sugar Creek, or they can't eat the fish that they've caught. And I don't want to tell them that they won't have the same experiences that I had on Sugar Creek or even their grandparents did. I want them to build their own Sugar Creek memories. And I want to know that the waters will be safe for them and their children.
Our Sugar Creek is not just a local treasure, but a state and national resource as well. People come from all over Indiana and beyond to see and experience this most beautiful of streams. It has unselfishly served Montgomery County residents for uncounted generations. It continues to serve us today, but without your help, it will be unable to serve our children and future generations to come. Without Sugar Creek, Montgomery County, as we know it, would no longer exist. If you care about Sugar Creek, take the time to show it. Do your part to promote green zones of trees at least 20 yards wide along the creek banks. Practice or encourage no-till farming methods. Careful application of chemicals. And responsible disposal of human, animal, and industrial waste. Report those who use the creek as a dumping ground for anything. Help keep its waters clean. Remember that smaller streams in the area drain into Sugar Creek as a part of the local watershed. And support what you believe is the best method of protection for our greatest natural resource.